What's up everybody, it's your girl Merle, and today I'm gonna be going through some of my favorite recipes that you can make in under 10 minutes or less. Because I just feel like when you're first going vegan, sometimes it can be hard to figure out what you're gonna make. I'm gonna give you a bunch of recipes you can make in under 10 minutes. We got 3 savory ones and 3 sweet recipes. We're gonna be making vegan grilled cheese, vegan mac and cheese, and vegan pizza. And then we're gonna make some vegan tiramisu, vegan cinnamon buns, and vegan brownies. As you're watching this, I'm traveling in Laos and, you know, having a grand old time, trying food, exploring, meeting people, having a good time. But I didn't wanna leave you guys hanging. So I tried to block shoot a bunch of videos so that you could have stuff to watch while I'm gone. And at the very least, you can enjoy how overly caffeinated I am the entire time. Because, oh baby, I drank coffee this morning and I never drink coffee. And I feel like I could just stand up and shoot through the ceiling right now. So, buckle up, it's gonna be an interesting video. Okay, so our first recipe is the vegan grilled cheese. And let's just get this straight, it's not gonna be like a Kraft cheese, orange stretch grilled cheese. This is a quick, creamy, herb-infused cheese. Just trust me, it's delicious. So you're gonna wanna take some extra firm tofu, go ahead and wrap that up, and then you're gonna press it. We wanna just drain the excess liquid from the tofu so we can absorb all the flavors we're about to put into it even better. Toss a cast iron pan or a book on there and leave her for 10 minutes, you should be good. In the meantime, grab your favorite bread, whatever bread you've got on hand. You got a brioche, you got some white bread, you got some multigrain, whatever, dealer's choice. Toss her on the pan and start toasting her up. Get it nice and golden brown. Then you're gonna add your tofu to the blender with some nutritional yeast, some apple cider vinegar, organic sugar, and it is important that we do organic sugar because plain old conventional sugar isn't actually vegan a lot of the time. It utilizes bone char, animal bone char. But organic cane sugar, you should be good. Some refined coconut oil. Refined won't have the coconutty flavor, and unrefined will be more coconutty. Rule of thumb. And then finally add some salt. Blend it up until it's nice and creamy, and then you're gonna take your mixture out of your blender and put it into a bowl, and add in some fresh chives, add some fresh dill, and some fresh parsley. Then you're gonna mix it all up till it looks nice and beautiful and well combined, and then seductively spread it on your nice toasted bread and add some fresh tomatoes, and voila! You've got your beautiful 5-minute herb-infused creamy grilled cheese. This is so good. It's so good. It's not exactly the grilled cheese you're used to, but remember, we're not taking things away, we're expanding our horizons. This one blew my mind when I made it. I remember being like, huh? A cold grilled cheese? But oh my God, it is so delicious. It's almost like chive cream cheese, but it's not cream cheese. Or is cream cheese really just whipped cheese? No, right? No. This isn't cream cheese, but you could use it as cream cheese if you wanted to spread it on a bagel. It would still be really good. Okay, next, we're gonna make a vegan mac and cheese in under 7 minutes. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, this vegan mac and cheese is a little bit of a diva, but we still love her. You'll understand why in a minute. All of that said, it's very delicious and it imparts a nice cheesy nostalgia. Nostalgia. So you're gonna start out with some elbow pasta. Then you're gonna add in your plant-based milk of choice. I used oat milk because it's my favorite. But whatever plant-based milk you use, just make sure it's unsweetened so it doesn't taste funky. Some salt, some organic sugar, and we're using organic sugar because, that's right, because it's vegan. And then we're gonna mix that all together and we're gonna toss it in the microwave for 5 to 6 minutes. Now you wanna make sure your microwave is set to 80% power and you're gonna stir it up every 30 seconds. Just open the microwave and check it every 30 seconds because otherwise it will overflow and explode. This is what I was talking about when I meant it's a diva of a recipe. Just trust me, I made the mistake of being lazy for a second and not checking on it and it overflowed. It didn't explode, it just overflowed. And that being said, if you don't feel like dealing with that, you could also just make pasta by boiling water and if you have a few extra minutes and then just mixing together all these ingredients to make the cheese sauce. That's honestly what I do, but if you're really in a pinch and you wanna do it in the microwave, go forth. Once it's out of the microwave and you've escaped unscathed, you're gonna add in some more oat milk, nutritional yeast for the cheesiness, and a little bit of rice wine vinegar. What? Rice wine vinegar? What is rice wine vinegar doing in my mac and cheese? I hear you, I see you. But listen, it's going to add the tanginess that you would get from traditional mac and cheese. It's something that lactic acid could also do if you wanted to use that, but I feel like more people might have rice wine vinegar hanging around. It might be more accessible. Then you're gonna mix all that together and it's gonna come together in a delicious yellow, creamy, vegan mac and cheese. So there you have it, quick vegan mac and cheese like that. Oh my God, there's a mosquito. I'm sorry, mosquito, you gotta go. Oh, did I get it? I don't know if I got it. Next up, we've got our vegan pizza in under 10 minutes. Get your extra firm tofu, press it out like we did for the vegan grilled cheese. And then you're gonna add your tofu to your blender, along with some nutritional yeast, apple cider vinegar, salt, garlic powder. Mix that up so you get a nice little vegan ricotta vibe going on, okay? You with me? Great. It's gonna look like this kind of paste you've got here. It's not as light and fluffy as like dairy ricotta would be, but that's okay. It's got its own groove going on. God, do people that drink coffee feel like this every day? I really don't. It's wild. It's blowing my mind right now. Anyway, is the caffeine like coursing through my eyeballs as I'm looking at the camera? How am I going to sleep tonight? Then I got these little like pita bread and I'm just spread like my favorite red sauce right over the top. Then you're gonna scoop your ricotta on top. You're gonna season it with some Italian seasoning, fennel seeds, because we fancy here. We in a rush, but we fancy. And then you can just eat it like that, or you can go ahead and toast it for like 3 to 5 minutes. If you want to get extra fancy dancy with this ricotta, you could add some roasted red pepper or vegan pesto, just some basil, totally up to you. It's time to move on to our desserts. Okay, so first up, we're gonna make some vegan cinnamon buns in a cute little mug, because we love doing things in a mug. It's just adorable, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna start by making our vegan icing. So you're gonna add together some powdered sugar and your non-dairy milk of choice. Grab a tiny whisk and mix that up. Feel free to start small with the non-dairy milk and then just add a little bit more incrementally until you get the right texture, because you can always add more, but you can't take it back. So I like to add mine in incrementally. Then we're gonna make our dough. So in a bowl, you're gonna add together some all-purpose flour, organic sugarcane, baking powder, some salt, and some more non-dairy milk. Then you're gonna mix that together. I kind of tossed mine together with a fork, and then you can get in there with your paws and go ahead and get it all pattied up. That doesn't make any sense, but I feel like it also does make sense. You just form it with your hands so it all comes together, is what I'm saying. Now we're gonna mix together our filling. So in a little bowl, add some brown sugar and cinnamon, and then mix that up. Then you're gonna lightly dust your surface area with some flour, and you're gonna roll it out. Roll it out. Roll out. Dun, 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 dun. And then you can just trim the edges so it forms kind of a nice, clean, round rectangle. And you can take those bits and put them right back on top and roll them out so you're not wasting anything. Because we hate waste, but we love taste. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening to me right now. Then on one side, you're gonna sprinkle on your brown cinnamon sugar filling. Make sure you get it all out to the edges there. And then you're gonna just fold it in half, easy peasy. And then you're gonna roll it up. Look at that beautiful little cinnamon roll. Oh, she's so cute. And then get some cooking spray, or if you don't want to use cooking spray, you can just take a paper towel or your hands and just rub the edges of your mug with some cooking spray or coconut oil. Then you put your little cinnamon roll in there, add a little bit of water so it doesn't dry out in the microwave. And then you're gonna microwave the cinnamon roll on high power for about 75 to 90 seconds. And you're gonna let it cool off for like 1 minute and go ahead and drizzle your icing right on top. And it's gonna melt beautifully into your cinnamon roll. Oh my goodness. If you like more icing, you can make more icing. And then get in there with your fork and enjoy. Next up, we have our vegan tiramisu. And let me tell you, this recipe shook me to my core. I made so many of these after I first made the recipe. It is delicious. So you're gonna start off by adding some silken tofu to a blender, along with some full-fat coconut milk, lemon juice, organic sugar, vanilla extract, and then you're just gonna blend that up until it's nice and creamy and smooth. That's like basically all you do in this recipe. It's like seriously that simple. Then you're gonna get some speculoos. And the rest of this is just layering, baby. You put your speculoos crumb, nice little tofu filling, and that's it. That is literally it. And then once you're done, just sprinkle the top with some cocoa powder, and voila, you're all done. I like to put little raspberries on top. You could do blueberries. You can also mix the fruit throughout if you want to, if you don't care that you're like straying from the typical tiramisu look. But then again, it's vegan and it's a 5-minute version, so we're way off the tiramisu course into our own territory. It's that simple. And lastly, we have our quick vegan brownie recipe. And once again, we are gonna be using a microwave and a mug. These are also really great recipes you can make like in a dorm, I'm realizing now too, if all you have is a microwave. Now, to make our batter, we're gonna add some brown sugar, all-purpose flour, some organic sugar, cocoa powder, baking powder, water, vegetable oil, vanilla extract, and salt. And then you're just gonna mix that batter right up. This kind of reminds me of like the easy bake oven recipes, you know? Can you believe we used to make desserts with a light bulb? Kind of unbelievable. Make sure you stir it all up till it's nice and creamy, and then you're gonna transfer that into your mug. Then you're gonna microwave that on high power for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. And then once you take it out of the microwave, you're gonna immediately scatter some little cute mini chocolate chips on top, and they'll just melt in their own adorable little mini way. Let it cool a bit so you don't burn your mouth, and then enjoy. There you have it, 5-minute vegan brownies. So easy, so quick, so good, yum. You can also add like strawberry, raspberry, whatever you want. You could add peanut butter too. Yeah, that would be good. I personally like to enjoy it with some vegan ice cream. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please try these recipes. Let me know which one's your favorite. Let me know which one you hate. Actually, don't. Let me know which one you hate. I have a Facebook page now. I've actually always had it, but I've never talked about it. So if you have a second, go ahead and follow my Facebook page. It would help me out a lot. Other than that, I'll be traveling. But when I'm back, you can catch me on Twitch. And with that, I bid you all adieu. I hope you enjoy the recipes and have a fantastic day. And if you drink caffeine, drink water too, because I'm about to run laps around my building right now. I don't know how you coffee people do it. I really don't know. I'm sweating. I'm sweating right now.